some of you to have more interesting about meditation, especially movement meditation, because nowadays people they have lots of miserable suffering, despair. So everybody around the world is not only Buddhist, Islam, and Christian, but it also try the way out of the suffering or miserable, but it's not exactly success. And so, but today I would like to introduce you the way out of suffering by movement meditation. Because movement meditation is a very wonderful technique of vipassana meditation or insight meditation. Because for the beginning, I would like to give some speaking about the benefits of insight meditation or benefits of vipassana. Because everyone before they try to do anything, they need to know about the benefits or essential of the practice, especially about the meditation or insight meditation. Is really new thing for the Western people. Some of them cannot accept completely because they think meditation depends on the Buddhism or Hinduism, not depends on other religions. But meditation depends on the human being, depends on the way of life. If actually call meditation not depends on any religious, but meditation is meditation. Because like the food, every being need the food. So the food is not only any tradition or religions, but the food necessary for everyone. But we have in Buddhism we divide the food two kinds of food: physical food and mental food. Physical food we can find out, we can plan, we can search for other material like the rice, the meat, the vegetable, the bean, any kind of plant, any kind of meat can be the physical food. The physical food can survive us from sickness, from other disease, make our body become strong. Yeah. Every being needs food. Yet our life consists of two factors: the body and the mind, or the body, the heart. Especially about the American concept, talk about the mind. With me, they don't get the concept, but actually they love to use the heart. So when we come to practice meditation or insight meditation, and also meditation can be the physical food, mental food, the material thing or other matter can be physical food. In daily life, the body needs the food for 3 meals, or someone need 2 meals, someone need 1 meal. Also, we have to cook, and we try to arrange the food before we eat. And also, we spend all time for life, for whole life, searching for the food by earn the money, earn the property, earn other thing for exchange the food. But for the other being or animal being, they don't need to earn the money and earn any property for exchange food. They can eat food by the leg way. But human being need food indirect way. We must pass about cooking, must pass about fertilizing. So how can we survive from other past of body, other part of life? That is a mental world or mental food. The mind also need the food like the body. Actually, we know already the body, but they don't know exactly what is exactly mind, what exactly heart, what exactly spirit, what exactly the soul, what exactly about consciousness. But in the mental food also need to serve every day like a physical food. When we are without physical food or our physical food is not good enough, not more enough, how can we feel when we are without physical food? We feel tired, we feel uncomfortable, we feel uneasy, we feel suffer, we feel worry. Yes, it's mean we are a lack of the physical food, and we try many ways to take the food from many sources for survive for physical way of physical world. So that's everybody know how to find the food. Everybody know how to eat, how to take it. Everybody know by instinct, energy. But for the few people know about how to feed their mental food, how to take mental food, how to looking for the mental food. The few people know about, except one who come to learn about meditation, come to learn about insight meditation. So today or this morning, I would like to introduce you about insight meditation, because if we talk more about other things, maybe we cannot focus the important points of the practice. In Buddhism, we have two kinds of meditation. We call concentrated meditation or tranquil meditation. And second thing we call insight meditation or vipassana. Tranquil meditation or concentrated we call samatha and vipassana. Samatha is the basic of the meditation, the basic, because everybody need to survive from the mental suffering, because actually the human life they have physical suffering and mental suffering. As I mentioned about the physical suffering, we can heal by physical food. But sometimes or all time you have other kind of suffering, that's it we call mental suffering. How can we release the mental suffering? How can we eradicate the mental suffering? How can we overcome the mental suffering? We need to get the way. We need to have the way how to overcome it. So meditation, especially this morning, I would like to introduce you about insight meditation. Because insight meditation depends on the Buddhism also, direct way of the cure the physical suffering. So we need to know the technique in Samatha and Vipassana, Thankyu meditation, insight meditation. So have so many techniques, especially the Southeast Asia have many techniques. But I don't waste my time to talk about other technique, but I need to emphasize about movement meditation technique. Because this kind of meditation may be reserved for the model people or today people. Yes, we have other kinds we call anapanasati or breathing in and out system. That's the other very wonderful also. But some people nowadays they cannot observe breathing in and out all the time, because breathing in and out of breath very subtle, and we also familiar with it. Sometimes such a breath become automatically. But movement meditation we can apply to be insight meditation, because everybody have the movement, bodily movement, verbal movement, mental movement. And bodily movement also we have so many kind, but in the text we figure 6 kind or 6 ways of movement. For the first type or first type of the movement we call breath movement or breathing in and out. The movement of the breath, the movement of the breath. We breathe in and out also. Move of the air. Breathe in. We breathe in the air and breathe out all the time. But for beginner, really hard for them to be aware of breathing in and out. They must take time to develop the basic of concentrate meditation first, for stabilize the mind, for stabilize the mind, the present moment. But actually in daily life we have concentrate action or concentrate meditation. When we do any job, do any work, do anything, we also concentrate or focus the mind in with the thing. Concentrate or focus the mind in the present moment. Everybody have, but they don't know the real meaning of meditation, so they cannot continue such a observation. So knowing the meaning of the insight meditation very important. Knowing the benefits of meditation very important. But to try all of you to try to find out some information about that. But I would like to emphasize about the technique now. Movement meditation, second way or second part we call the 4 position of the body, like standing, walking, sitting, and lying down. The 4 position. Each a 4 position. Also, we have the minor position. The 4 position we call major position. But other parts of body we need to have minor position. In the minor position, like you are sitting. While you are sitting in the sitting position, also they have so many minor movement. Like you move the eye, breathe the eye, you breathe in and out, and also other parts of the body move all the time. But how can we transform such a bodily movement, both position movement or with major movement and minor movement, to be meditation object? That is the technique. Not be aware only movement of the breathing in and out. Also at the parts of body, we have a lot of movement. We need to take such a bodily movement to be meditation object by focus our mind in the bodily movement for the first step. Because inside meditation we have 4 steps. The first we call kaya nupassana, or contemplate the bodily movement, or contemplate the bodily action. We call kaya nupassana. We divided 4 kaya as I mentioned, 6 kayas, such as breathing in and out. Second, the 4 position movement. The third, minor position movement. The fourth, the movement of the 4 elements. The fifth, the movement of the 32 parts of the body. And last one, the movement of physical wasting or toxic in the body. So we need to know about it, because in daily life we are move all the time. But if we don't know how to transform such a bodily movement to be meditation, we cannot bring such a movement to be meditation object. So for beginner, need to have the formal of the practice. Actually, the form or the table of the practice, we have 2 forms, formal and informal. Formal, we sit like you sit now, sit, and also we use the Longpotian technique, Longpotian form of meditation. When you're sitting, you sitting by straight or erect the body, don't bend down and back, and straight body, and breathe in long, deep, breathe out long, breathe in deep, breathe out long there. But you don't forget only breathing in and out, but we forget the mind in the hand movement. So you can take any position of the sitting and keep your right hand like this. I will show you. Maybe we can see the picture. Can see the picture from video, and the picture. Move the right hand up. When you pick the right hand up on the knee, and also take the right hand up beside the body, and lift the right hand down on stomach. Yep. And the next, pick the left hand up on the knee, and take the left hand up inside the body, and let it down, cover with the right hand on stomach. After that, you bring, take it the right hand up on the chest, and take it down, take it outside of the body, and let it down on the right knee, and let it cover down. And the next, let it the left hand up and the chest, take it out on the side of the body, let it down on the knee, and let it down, cover on your knee, and move like this until you can remember the hand movement. Therefore, we have 14 system of 14. We call rhythmic hand like this. Maybe you can count step by step. You can count it. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You try to repeat like this until you can remember the hand movement 14 system or 14 step. When you move your hand like this, you focus your mind with your hand, but not strong focus. You only be aware of the hand movement step by step like this. Try to observe or try to focus it with mindfully moving, gently moving, freely moving, and relaxingly. Don't keep the mind tense. Don't make it seriously, but let it free. At the same time, you try to observe or be aware with the hand movement like this. All the constantly observing is really important. Constantly observing, really important. But for beginner, maybe don't have familiar with such a focusing the mind in the present moment for long period. Maybe such an action make them serious or make them tense. But you try to adjust your body and your position in the comfortable position. But this technique, we don't fix the position only one. No, we don't fix only one position. We can apply a position, many positions. But for the beginner, need to focus the mind in the hand movement. For what? For stabilizing the mind in the present moment first, until your mindfulness become stable in the present moment. So we try to observe more than concentrate. When you keep strong concentrate in the present for a long period, maybe such an action make you tense, make you serious, and make you uncomfortable. So try to adjust and relax the body and position all the time. At the same time, observe the body movement like it for some period, like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, depends on your passion. If you have strong passion or strong tolerance, maybe you can continue such a bodily hand movement for long periods, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. If your passion is weak or not strong enough, maybe you observe it only 5 minutes or 10 minutes, that's you getting bored, getting tired. Such a person is there to be beginner. Need to adjust, need to develop their mental function, their bodily function. This is the first step. But this technique we have two main steps. Other step we call walking meditation. Maybe you can see in the video. They will show you the video how to. They will demonstrate such a how to walking. So I would like to explain a little bit about how to take the meditation walking or walking meditation. Everybody walk every day, but if they don't know the real meaning of meditation, they cannot apply such a walking to be meditation practice. So we practice it freely without any benefits. But if you know the benefits of inside meditation, you can apply your walking, in daily walking or simple walking to be meditation. Instead you let them free, let them pass by without any benefits. So if you have knowledge about inside meditation, clearly, you never lack of samadhi or concentration. You never lack of wisdom. Concentration or samadhi, wisdom or panya will increase in your mind all the time. Because inside meditation, the purpose of inside meditation for what? For develop the energy of wisdom or wisdom energy more and more. But we talk about wisdom in the Buddhist concept. We have two kinds of wisdom. We call worldly wisdom, and ultimately wisdom or supreme wisdom or insight wisdom. We can use this. So worldly wisdom everybody can develop by education, studying, or any technique of the worldly action. So we don't emphasize about worldly wisdom. But after you develop the hand movement like this every day, you can apply such a bodily action to be meditation easily. Then, if you realize, if you fluent to observe bodily movement like this, more and more, you can transform bodily movement to be meditation practice. That is, you can focus your mind in the present moment easily. In daily life, actually, you let your mind think something all the time. You think of something outside all the time. That is, you lose the mental energy. But how can we focus the mental energy? How can we develop the mental energy? How can we increase the mental energy? Mental energy also can be wisdom, can be inside wisdom. How can we develop it? That is to bring the mind back in the present moment. But actually our mind, our heart, their nature is going to everywhere, fly out everywhere, wandering everywhere in our daily life. That's called the suffering. Because the real cause of suffering comes from the thought, comes from the negative thought, comes from the wandering thought. So how can we stop it? How can we cut off it? We cannot do if we are without bodily observation, without mindfulness, without self-awareness. We cannot do that. So nowadays people, we have a lot of information. We have a lot of work. So our mind are occupied with such a thought. Actually, we have many thoughts. We can select it: positive thought or negative thought, skillful thought or skillful. We can select to use it. But if we don't develop the insight meditation, very hard to contain positive thought or skillful thought. Very hard to do. So meditation can develop the basic of the goodness. Every good thought and every good action come from the meditation. Because meditation only can keep your mind in the present moment. If you don't know the benefits of that, you don't hear it. Because so many things try to pull out your mind to outside. everything, every environment try to allow us to think like this and that all the time. Believe few people can training you, can warn you, can tell you to know the benefit of insight meditation. So today, all of you very lucky come to listen about it. This is really good news, really important news. If you realize the benefits of meditation practice, you never forget it. You never leave your mind wandering somewhere. You try to control the mind, living in the present moment all the time. That is the perfect benefit, noble benefits of life. So, about detail about how you move your body, how to move your mind and body, you can practice and keep the practice, keep the continuity of the practice. You will know by yourself, because this technique, we will know the truth by yourself. But I teach about the way of such a thing. Teach about the form or the technique of the developing the wisdom only. If you need to feed the mental food, you need to develop the insight meditation all the way. So today I think all of you can understand what I say and try to prove it. Because the Buddha, he never teach the people to accept his teaching without proving. You need to prove the truth by yourself. But he guide you, he give you the technique, but you need to study and prove it by yourself. You need to experience such a truth by yourself. So meditation technique also are the thing to help you to know the ultimate truth. When you move the hand like this, sometimes such a movement become automatically. How can we adjust it? Sometimes you can move slowly, sometimes move fast. Depends on mental condition. How are you sitting? If your mental condition is not good, like drowsy had come to dominate you, or distraction come to interrupt you, or agitation or laziness come to dominate you. You try to adjust your hand movement, not make only one action. You will move fast or slow, you will observe your mental condition. What happened now? Our bodily condition. When you continue your practice like it for a long period, you feel drowsy, feel asleep, feel bored, feel uncomfortable, feel skeptical, doubt. Yeah, anyway, can happen. But you just observe it. Just observe it, let it go. But sometimes you cannot let it go. Such a feeling really hard to let it go. You can adjust your position, change your position from sitting to be standing and walking. For what? For arouse energy of mindfulness, for arouse the energy of self-awareness to be strong. When such a bodily mindfulness or bodily awareness becomes strong, such a thing can help you to overcome such a hindrance or obstruction. So I think this technique really wonderful technique, but one who will get successful about this technique must have proven. You need to prove it and also have some self-confidence. have some energy, mindfulness or wisdom. That's it, the factor, to develop our mindfulness. So how can we continue our hand movement or walking meditation for long periods, a long hour? Depends on your understanding. If you can get right understanding about this technique, you can continue your practice for long periods. Like you work in daily life, you work for whole day, but you don't feel tired because you enjoy with it. Enjoy with your practice. But enjoyment with the practice is really important. It's really important. So how you feel enjoy it? How do that? You need to think about this with a positive thinking, a positive mind. Don't think about this technique with negative mind or negative thinking. Such a thinking will decrease your mental power or mental energy. You don't have energy to practice. You feel bored, feel tired, feel tortured. No, you need to observe it. Every bodily action, mental action can be meditation object. You try to observe it. But for beginner, need to observe bodily action or bodily feeling. Second step, bodily feeling. For the first is bodily action, bodily movement, bodily observation for first step. Second step, we observe bodily feeling, because bodily feeling you have many at least we have three kinds of bodily feeling. That is a happy feeling, unhappy feeling, and neutral feeling or indifferent feeling. We have three kinds. Because you need to observe such a bodily feeling now. What kinds of bodily feeling you have? You feel pain, down stream, you feel unhappy. Observe it. When you observe with the indifferent mind, with neutral mind, or observe it with aware, full observation. Be aware of such a bodily feeling with equal mind. We call equanimity or equanimity. You observe with equanimity. That's the right way or the correct way of the practice. The third step we call mental observation. The mind also has the movement or mental movement. Sometimes when you observe this technique for a long period, your experience will be developed more and more. It's easy to observe the mental movement. So for beginner, we need to develop the bodily movement and feeling movement until you become more experienced about that. After that, such a bodily observation, feeling observation can transform to be mental observation, because you get more and more subtle of observation. So this is important. Every problem, every bad condition of the mind comes from the thinking. So why we need to observe the mind? Because the mind can create a lot of things. The mind is forerunner. The mind is master. So if you adjust your mind in the right way, you develop your mind the right way, such a mind also can create positive thinking, create the skillful thinking. Such a skillful thinking also can build your life. You build a better life, a better action. That's the benefits of observation, of mental observation. The last step we call mental object or tamarum or mental information. Mental information, you observe it. When we start to think like this, and that they must have the emotion, positive emotion, negative emotion, that's create the thought, create happy or unhappy of the thinking. So when you bring such a mental object to be meditation object, that is really important. But that is really subtle, really hard to observe it. So we need to develop it step by step like it every day until your experience more enough. Your mind will be calm, cool, and clean easily. So this technique teaches us how to purify our mind, because our mind, like other parts of body, like your hand, when you work with your hand also become dirty, taint. So when your mind dirty, you know how to clean it, how to wash it, you know it. But when you use your mind, think a lot of things in daily life, both positive thinking and negative thinking, such a thinking contaminate your mind. You need to purify it, you need to wash it. But if you don't know how to wash it, how to purify it, how can you cast off the dirty mind? How can we cast off the negative mind? You cannot do that because you don't know the technique. So for beginner, need very necessary to develop the experience of the practice for increase your experience of observation. So while you practice, you need to observe your body. Now you start drowsy, start to asleep. You need to know the present moment. Otherwise, your practice not work. You practice for what? For bring such a wisdom to solve your problem, to solve your suffering, to solve you are miserable. That's the benefit of the practice. Okay. When you know like this, you realize the truth of the body and mind. When you realize the truth of body and mind, you can use your body and mind in the right way. Nowadays, people become suffer because of what? Because they don't know how to use the mind and body in the right way. They get misunderstanding about life. So they have body and mind. Such a body and mind also create the suffering for them. Like you don't know how to use the car, how to drive the car. Such a car, even though it's really best car, maybe such a car can kill you because you don't know how to use. Maybe you drive it and get the accident. Such a car also can kill you by accident. The life also, if you don't know the truth of the life, your life also can be poison, can be criminal for your life. So, how to know the way of training our life and mind in the right way? Really important. In Western world, in Eastern world, or Eastern culture, we emphasize about mental culture. Not only bodily culture. Mental culture, we heard a lot of things to learn and study. I will talk about that later. But now when you practice like this, bodily observation, you need to keep in your mind how to eradicate such a hindrance or problem from your practice. But while you're sitting like it, when you observe your bodily feeling, you know what happened. You feel hurt, you feel pain in your leg, feel tired, your body, you observe it. And observe as a body and mind, as a nama and rupa, not as a I am, not as a I am myself. If you observe such a feeling as a yourself, such an observation can be negative thinking. Such a unhappy feeling also can create the unskillful mind. But you observe such a feeling as a feeling, observe such a feeling as a body and mind. Such a observation also can create a skillful mind. Such a skillful mind can create a happy. You see, when you observe the right practice or right understanding about this technique, they can give you a lot of benefits. Yeah. How can we continue our observation for long periods? Need to repeat our practice again. Keep repetition of the practice again and again until you can realize the truth of the practice by yourself. Nobody can help you except yourself. But for beginning, we need to know like this and try to practice and apply such a body movement, mental movement, feeling movement, or mind object movement to be meditation object. If you cannot get right understanding about it, you come to meet the monk or with some people who have more experience about the technique and ask them the question for clear your doubt, clear your skeptical doubt. Yes, really common thing. Everybody have the skeptical doubt. If everything is new for them, if try to guide them to follow such a practice, they feel doubt or skeptical doubt. Really common thing. But our way to solve such a problem, go to meet someone who have more experience about this and ask them. When I practice, why I feel like it, why I feel like that? You ask them. So we need to exchange each other our concept and idea about meditation, because this is the new thing for you. You need to get more information about that. You need to know how to solve the problem of the practice and also try to follow it and bloom it, taste it every day. One day, if you do like it every day, one day you're more fluent, more experienced about that. So after that, meditation practice become easy for you. Yes, that your life become changing. You get a new life, get a new mind. Such a new life and new mind that you get a new birth. You can change your birth. In the last birth, it means the last year, last week, last day, can create many problems or many negativity for your mind. That's cause you to think a lot of unskillful thought. Unskillful thought can create many suffering, many problems, but you never know why it's like that. Such a misunderstanding only hurt you. Nobody hurt you. No other person come to hurt you, but except yourself. Like someone come to say with you with the bad word, with a negative word, you got angry because you think it's such a speaking, such a word come to contact your mind. No, such a thing you think of that. If you listen such a word, you keep your mind pure and calm. Have no any word, any bad speaking come to hurt you if you keep your mind in the right way. But we don't know how to keep such a mental state. We don't know because we never practice meditation. One who never practice meditation, they don't know how to protect their mind. They don't know how to save their mind from negative thinking or negative action from other person. So today we come to learn about insight meditation for develop our life, for upgrade our life in the high level. Because we are human being, we need to stay in the happy life. But not happy life here, I don't mean fake happiness, but I mean the real happiness. Real happiness comes from inside wisdom only, cannot cause from others' six sense organ. In the body and mind, we have the six sense organ, okay, like eye organs, eye sense, ear organ or ear sense, nose sense, tongue sense, bodily sense or mental sense. Also that we call six sense organ. If the happy comes from six sense organ, that's real. It's not real happiness, fake happiness. Only feeling. When you see some face film, you feel happy. After finish, also such a happy, gone. When you taste good food, you feel really tasty and happy. But after eating, after that, such a happiness is gone. But that's impermanent. It's not permanent. Such a fake happiness is impermanent. But the Buddha, he teaches about real happiness or supreme happiness by practice meditation. So how can maintain our real happiness for long period, a long life? You need to learn about insight meditation only. Except insight meditation, we cannot get real happiness. Because everything, if still be matter or material thing, they will change and change and change, not permanent. So today I am happy to see all of you come to enjoy with meditation practice. I hope that my talking will give you right understanding about movement meditation. But in the next step, maybe I will give you the chance to ask me about question. But it's not this morning. And thank all of you to enjoy with our listening. And in the next day, we will talk about other step of the practice. Okay?